Hello, Sage here. You're watching 𝐾𝐞 TV live from Sydney, and this is a Stocks in Action show. And in today's show, we'll take a look at the latest updates from the construction giant Brickworks, construction-ready lithium developer Core Lithium, and Premier Investments, owner of the retail brands. We will also cover the ASX-listed diversified investment house Washington H. Soul Pattinson and software firm Identity. Firstly, shares of ASX-listed construction giant Brickworks shares were trading up on Thursday as the company announced a record underlying net profit after tax of 285 million Australian dollars for the year ended 31st July 2021. And the net profit after tax recorded this year is an increase of 95% than the previous year, and the company reported underlying earnings before interest, tax and depreciation from continuing operations of 453 million Australian dollars, indicating an increase of 61%. The company's fully franked final dividend of 40 cents per share represents an increase of 1 cent, and this takes the full year dividend payment to 61 cents per share, fully franked. And the announcement stated that the Washington H. Soul Pattinson merger with Milton Corporation helped Brickworks become the largest shareholder in Australia's leading investment house. And Brickworks holds 42.7% of the shares in Soul Pattinson, taking into account the record underlying earnings for this period. And the company has called it an exceptional year of asset growth. Besides, on a per-share basis, the company's asset value has increased by 149% over the past 10 years. And this level of asset backing provides considerable support to Brickworks' current share price. The overall results indicate that Brickworks is in a strong position with a diversified portfolio of attractive assets. And overall, the results indicate that Brickworks is in a strong position with a diversified portfolio of attractive assets. And the next news covers Washington H. Soul Pattinson. ASX-listed diversified investment house Brickworks, which holds 42.7% of the shares in Soul Pattinson, reported a contribution of 82 million Australian dollars, showing a 95% increase from improved performance in the building products, Australia's division, and a strong result from its property division as well. Now, it has reflected on the shares of Washington H. Soul Pattinson as well, and the company's shares were also trading up on Thursday as they too announced the results for the year ended 31st July 2021. So it has reported a regular profit after tax of 328.1 million Australian dollars for the period, compared to 169.8 million Australian dollars in the financial year 2020. And Washington H. Soul Pattinson also shared in the announcement that the regular profit excludes one thing. It is considered by the board to be a better reflection of the underlying performance of significant investments. So Washington H. Soul Pattinson and Company is an Australia-based investment house, and the company has investments in diverse portfolios such as natural resources, pharmacies, telecommunication, building materials, etc. Let's now move on to the next news that covers Core Lithium. This construction-ready lithium developer shares were up on Thursday after the company announced that it has signed a mining services agreement with Lucas Total Contract Solutions for the provision of open-pit mining and associated services at the company's wholly owned Finniss lithium project. Now, this project is located near Darwin in the Northern Territory, and the mining contract represents another major step on Core's path towards commencing construction at the Finniss project in 2021. Lucas is engaged for the 3-year open pit mining services agreement for the Grants open pit. And the Grants open pit is the first mine that will be developed at the Finniss lithium project, with first lithium production expected in late 2022. The scope of work covers the construction and mining of the Grants open pit mine, including clear and grub topsoil management, pads, roads, dumps, dams, bunds, and water controls for the open pit mining. The execution of the mining contract closely follows the completion of a 91 million Australian dollar institutional placement and a 25 million Australian dollar share purchase plan in conjunction with a 34 million Australian dollar equity investment. And Core expects to ramp up construction at the Finniss project over the course of 2022, with the first spodumene production anticipated in late 2022. And now it's time for a short break, but please stay with us. We'll be back with more.
Boarding pass, please. Hi, I'm Holly Shields and I'll be your host for 𝐊𝐿𝐼𝐼 TV's new show, Travel Insights. Tune in to get the latest developments in the travel and tourism space, from updates on restrictions to travel guides to info about recreation and outdoor activities, or tour guides to the financials of the sector. Though the travel industry has been hit hard from the pandemic, there is still potential left for a revival on the back of economic upturn and COVID-safe travel measures. So if you want to know where the travel and tourism space is heading, dust off your passports, pack your bags and watch Travel Insights every Monday exclusively on 𝐊𝐿𝐼𝐼 TV.
Hello and welcome back. Sage here, live from Sydney. And the next news will be covering Premier Investments, an owner of retail brands. And shares of Premier Investments were trading up on Thursday post the company sharing its results for the financial year 2021 on the ASX today. And the company has recorded an impressive net profit after tax of 271.8 million Australian dollars, up 97.3% from the financial year 2020. And the total group sales for the financial year 2021 were up as well, 18.7% at a record level, with the like-for-like sales growth of 15.9%. And their 5 apparel brands have delivered a sales growth of 25.3% from the financial year 2020, with 3-year sales growth of 25.5% from the financial year 2018 to financial year 2021. And the Premier Investments is also looking forward to starting a new chapter with the appointment of a new Premier Retail CEO, Richard Murray, who has joined the group from 6th September 2021. And lastly, we'll be discussing the shares of Identity. And shares of software firm Identity are trading up on Thursday after the company signed a master technology agreement plus a 3-year license agreement with Standard Chartered Australia. And under the terms of the agreement, Standard Chartered Australia will license Identity's new software ASA service platform, or software as a service platform, and initially in Australia. Well, Standard Chartered Australia is a second global correspondent bank to sign a master technology agreement and a 4th global brand to sign a multi-year contract with Identity. The agreement also provides the opportunity for Identity to further expand its partnership with SCB businesses in other locations. And activity and revenue are laid out in order forms, the first of which is worth 0.3 million Australian dollars to Identity. And thanks for joining us on that report. That's a wrap for now. Please do keep watching 𝐊𝐿𝐼𝐼 TV for more of the trending market updates. Sage signing off.